Got some breaking news that's coming in right now that will shake you to the core. There's a stunning twist as far as the Kolkata rape and murder horror is concerned. A doctor who was part of the post-mortem, the autopsy report, has now spoken out. He's revealed that this was a case of gang rape. It wasn't just rape, it was gang rape. Now, this is a doctor who's privy to the autopsy report. He's spoken out. He said that the victim was first raped and then she was murdered. In fact, what we are understanding that the brutality in this case was just like the Nirbhaya case. Yes, viewers, this is how brutal the entire incident was. And the report, the doctor says, indicates that there were multiple men involved. So far, the narrative that we have been listening to, the fact that there was one person involved, it was just the act carried out by one person. All of that now is being kept aside. This is a doctor who's privy to the autopsy report, and he's very clearly come out and said that the brutality makes it very clear, the fact that multiple men were involved, and this case isn't just a rape and murder case, it's a gang rape.
The report reflects the victim had multiple injuries, abrasions, bruises all over her body, including her private parts, and huge amount of bleeding from different parts of our body, and that definitely reflects that one man cannot inflict all these injuries. And the samples they collected, the forensic experts collected, it includes more than 150 grams, to be more specific, 151 grams of white, thick, viscid fluid from her inside her vagina, and that seems to be semen, and that huge amount of semen can be ejaculated by multiple men only. It's not one man.
My colleague Tapas joins us on the broadcast to get us more details on this. Tapas, now this is a stunning new twist as far as this rape and murder horror is concerned, and looks like what the colleagues of this girl were alleging, this resident doctor were alleging, and all of this was being brushed aside as conspiracy theory. It turns out it was not conspiracy theory. In fact, there was a lot of substance, and looks like the skeletons are now slowly tumbling out of the closet.
Well, yes, absolutely. At least Dr. Suvarna Goswami, who was privy to the PM report, the final PM report, and he narrated clearly that the gruesomeness and the brutality that that was reflected on the PM report clearly states that it was not an handiwork of one person, but multiple people who were involved in it. And having said that, he also stated that the murder happened, the rape happened before the murder, because there was a contemplation that the sexual contact could have taken place after the murder, but the anatomy report clearly reflects that she was raped and then she was murdered. So these were the points, and there were a lot of speculations going around, and the doctor who have seen the report have categorically stated that the conspiracy theory, which was earlier termed as a conspiracy theory of the demands of the students, doesn't seem to be a speculation, but could be a reality. Now, it remains to be seen when CBI takes over the case and starts the investigation, what transpires out. Back to you.
Was appreciative for joining us on the broadcast, viewers. This is a stunning twist as far as this rape and murder horror is concerned. The doctor that actually gave out the information was someone that's privy to the autopsy report. It's not just a bogus claim. It is coming from a doctor who actually knows about the injuries in detail as much as anyone else. In fact, let's listen in to him once again to understand what exactly has gone wrong here.
The report reflects the victim had multiple injuries, abrasions, bruises all over her body, including her private parts, and huge amount of bleeding from different parts of her body, and that definitely reflects that one man cannot inflict all these injuries. And the samples they collected, the forensic experts collected, it includes more than 150 grams, to be more specific, 151 grams of white, thick, viscid fluid from her inside her vagina, and that seems to be semen, and that huge amount of semen can be ejaculated by multiple men only. It's not one man.